Hey everyone, so I know we are getting Black Ops 4 next year, actually this fall, but I kind of wanted to jump ahead and talk about COD 2019 because this is actually a topic that a lot of people are talking about is right now as well. Um, so it's very important right now for Infinity Ward to come out with a good game because Ghost and Infinite Warfare were games that the community did not like. I think in my opinion, actually, Infinite Warfare was worse. And Ghost, actually, I didn't really mind the game too much, but um, as far as the community goes, though, they did not like those two games. And there are some things that Infinity Ward could have done better, but there also you can't blame them for both games because back when COD Ghost came out, they were I think that was the year where the new consoles came out, and so there was just a bunch of you know consoles that they had to support: the PS3, the Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4. I think they even had it for the Wii U. So there was just a bunch of things that um, you know that Infinity Ward was struggling with when it came to COD Ghost and in Infinite Warfare. Um, we asked for something new in 2014, and then Infinite Warfare. 2 years later, we wanted boots on the ground again. It was just way too late for Infinity Ward to change things around. So we got stuck with that, and that's why you can't really blame them for too much. But they could have made the game a little bit fun to play, I guess, if it was a futuristic shooter. But anyway, on to the topic now. With 2019 COD, what will they come out now? For the most part, we're probably going to expect a boots on the ground game, and that's no surprise because now we're as a COD community, we're done with futuristic games. We're done with them. We've had enough, and we just want boots on the ground, classic COD again. So what will we get now? There are two possibilities at the moment that people are thinking, and I'm basically gonna say what it is and what the outcome will be most likely. Um, so first, let's start off with what's rumored at the moment, and that's Modern Warfare 4. Now, Modern Warfare 4 is obviously gonna be the community's favorite because of the Modern Warfare series. It was just a very great series to play. All three games campaigns were amazing, and multiplayer wise as well. And a lot of people go back to those games right now, and they still play them. And that's why everyone is hyped for Modern Warfare 4. Now, I'm gonna bring something up that this is why I don't think that it's gonna be Modern Warfare 4, and I'm also favoring Ghost too at the moment. That's the other choice. I'm also favoring that the other choice, but Infinity Ward put out like a job application or for someone to work on the campaign, like a narrative setting. Now it doesn't really mean campaign, but it's most likely campaign related. So what I'm saying is Modern Warfare 3, the campaign ended, and you could tell it ended right at Modern Warfare 3. Like there was nothing else to tell. There's just I don't know what else they could do for Modern Warfare 4 unless they had like a completely different story, and I just don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think they would want to. I mean, I don't think they would want to add to it. And they said that in the past too. And I wouldn't really want them to add it to it either. Because what if it turns out that, it's something completely different? Like it would not make any sense to the other three Modern Warfares that came out. What if it's just like some other rookie? That's my point. It wouldn't make any sense if it came out. I don't think that it would be a good thing. Now it doesn't have to. Now it doesn't have to have a campaign, but just I'm going off the base of the information that was released that Infinity Ward put out a job application for someone to work on the campaign. That's the reason why I think it's not really Modern Warfare 4, but I could be wrong too. And that again, that's the community's choice. Now, the outcome, I mean, I would think that for the most part, people would like it, but it's not going to compare to like the past three games, just because of what happened, or what's going to come out in 2019. It's not going to be the same as, the trilogy. It's not going to come close to it. But anyway, going on to Ghost 2. Now, why do I think it's going to be Ghost 2? Well, again, for the reason that for the campaign, Ghost 2, I mean, the first Ghost game, the campaign left with a giant cliffhanger at the end. And it would just make sense to have that position for the campaign. So I think that's another reason. I think they would like to, obviously elaborate and maybe we want to see what happens next in the campaign. Now, another reason why I think Ghost 2 is going to come is because although the base game, the game when you first bought it, when it came out, although it wasn't that great, the DLC for Ghost was something that I think a lot of people did like about the game. In the first DLC, we had that one map, Fog, right? And if you completed a special field order, you can actually become Michael Myers, and so that's why that's why it was so cool to become one of those iconic characters. In the second DLC, we had the Predator. So again, if you complete a special field order and you called in the care package, and if it was the Predator, you would actually become the Predator. And then they also had like something similar to that with the third DLC, with like some guy with the in the Dios de los Muertos map. And a lot of people liked that kind of stuff because it gave you the advantage in those type of fights, and it just made the game more fun. And so that's why a lot of people liked that kind of stuff. Now, the total outcome for Ghost 2, it's not going to be favorited by the community right away. I don't think. Obviously, it's a game that a lot of people didn't like at first, so a lot of people aren't going to like it. If it turns out to be good, then maybe some people will try it, but it's not going to be as great as, the outcome for Modern Warfare 4. Again, the community wants Modern Warfare 4, so Modern Warfare 4 would have a lot of support behind it, besides Ghost 2. Another thing also I forgot to mention with Ghost 2 is Extinction. We want to know what the story happened with Extinction, so that's another kind of story with with Ghost 2. But anyway, I mean, that's really going to be it for this video. I just wanted to talk about the outcomes with both games and what the community would think about both games. But that's going to be it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.